busy with work recently, especially since March of this year when we started working in the office 5 days a week. I do have like a long commute. It's about an hour and a half, up to an hour and a half each way, so I haven't had as much time for sewing or doing YouTube, which I enjoy doing that, and I enjoy making the videos and everything. But now I am in a shutdown that just started today, um, and we were continued an additional 2 days. Um, Although there a good portion of our employees have to um, work through the shutdown. They are called accepted employees, such as the air traffic controllers. They do have to um, go in every day, but I am administrative, so I'm not as important. So I'm called not what's non accepted. So I could be called in, but it's unlikely. So I'm gonna use the time to try. I have been, you know, really busy with work projects. Um, so um, I'm kind of, it's God's grace actually that I'm going to be able to slow down a little bit. And I'm going to try to use the time to recharge. And sewing for me is, I know I've heard a lot, sewing is not therapy, but for me, it can be very cathartic, and basically, I just love doing it. Um, so um, I'm looking forward to hopefully using the time for that. But who knows? I might be back to work on Monday. We'll see. So I wanted to share some patterns that I got recently. I went to Hobby Lobby and got some of the dollar patterns. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. I wanted to show you the patterns I got. I got three Nomi patterns at Hobby Lobby, and several McCall's patterns, and well, maybe we'll discuss them. But I got this dress, which is a Nomi pattern 2031. And there are actually several YouTube videos if you Google it, um, already available on this. It has like a lot of gores in it, at least the skirt part of it. And this pattern goes up to size 26. these days. Um, this jacket pattern I got, which is McCall's 7332, and this is a cardigan pattern, which is McCall's 6802, goes up to size 24. And then I got this shirt. I have some um, print fabric, um, stamp print fabric. I think I have a YouTube video on some that I got. And I'm gonna do the shirt, this little shirt here, the short sleeve one. And this is McCall's 8042. I got this cute little shirt, McCall's 8198. This is just like a classic dress, and I got it in all sizes because I want to make one for my daughter as well, one for me and for my daughter probably. And this is McCall's 7974, and I'm not even. I have to check and see if this is still in print. I think it is, but it's just kind of like a classic design. And so I got it in all the size ranges. Um, and then also this shirt I really like, and I got that in all the size ranges. This is McCall's 8040. So the full range goes from, here it is in the smaller size 6 to 14, and then this goes from size 14 to size 22. So, and I think I can use the prints that I got with this pattern. And I have this shirt pattern, which is McCall's 7391. Okay. I need a trench coat, so I got this trench coat pattern. Luckily they had it. I think it goes up to size 24, or nope, yeah, size 24. So that is perfect. And it's McCall's 8246. And then I actually think I have this pattern, but I wasn't sure. But I thought for $1 it wouldn't hurt to have a second one. This is McCall's 6971. And then I have McCall's, this is Palmer and Plush. And I got this in all the sizes that are available, from like small to extra large. This is McCall's 7818. It's Palmer Plush, and it's a blazer jacket, and it's unisex. That was the word I was trying to think of. Unisex. So I thought that would be a good investment, and so I can make one for anybody in my family. So, and a pencil skirt. You always need a pencil skirt pattern. So I got one for myself. This is the smaller size, the size 6 to 14. So I can make one for my daughter. And then this is size 14 to 22. So I can make the largest one for myself. So you have to remember, when you're choosing a pattern, to think about your body shape, and to make sure it's a flattering fit. If you're kind of like an hourglass figure, you want to look for things that highlight your waist, like a fitted dress, or something with like a more cinched waist. And then A-line skirts and dresses are great for balancing your hips if you're a pear shape, and you may want structured shoulders to add some dimension if you're an inverted triangle shape. So I am going to be busy doing some of these patterns, and then also I'm working on my diet. I would love to lose like 10 pounds. So hoping that I can get like a head start on that during this quiet time. And I'm trying to set some small, achievable goals. And I think like a 10-pound weight loss would be really wonderful. I'm trying to stay motivated. Um, this weekend, I think I'm going to take a car ride because the foliage is beautiful this time of year, and it's important to take breaks, important for your mental health. Your well-being can't be overstated, and recharging lets us kind of clear our head and get a new perspective on life. So, um, yep, I'm stepping ahead and gonna take my responsibilities with even more energy. So, thanks for coming along, and I hope to share more with you soon.